Okay, this is actually a really hard level. I'll just pause it because time is of the essence. So here you've got to survive for 85 seconds while keeping the particle count below 23. What's going to happen is you've got a proton spawner, an anti-proton spawner rather, an anti-neutron spawner, and a positron spawner. What's going to happen is firstly a neutron, then a proton, and then a proton plus an electron, which together form a hydrogen, I think, and then a proton plus neutron plus electron, which forms a deuterium, which is hydrogen 2, and then finally a helium will spawn. Now the thing is, you pretty much need perfect play for this level, because the helium, if you have pretty much almost any particles left over in the final that you haven't annihilated before when the helium spawns, you're basically going to lose the level, because the helium has what, 14 particles, something like that. So time is of the essence. So the proton, basically you have to, because it's not charged, you have to just have to push it manually. And spawn stuff quickly, which is hard when you're spinning like crazy like this. Okay. Come on, collide. No. Okay, that worked. Just exploded. Okay. Note that pretty much everything that spawns after the proton is charge neutral, so you just have to do it manually. Oh gosh. Okay, please annihilate those. Push it over. Annihilate, please. Okay, that should be safe. Finally. Alright. Yeah, that is annoying. Okay, this is a super duper annoying level. And it's also got a glitch. Okay, so firstly, the glitch is if you have to restart this level, when you spawn the next time round, what will happen is that you and the green up quark will spawn, but the anti-particles will spawn, but the blue anti-down quark won't spawn for some time, which means you will have a net charge, so you will be accidentally stuck to one of these. You have to be careful about that. And the other thing is sometimes, even if you do fulfill the win conditions, it won't actually let you win. You have to do something like, I don't know, release a W boson and reabsorb it or something, and that will update the level and let you win. Alright, so this level actually requires a bit of luck, unfortunately. What I like to do, so you could theoretically just spawn a whole bunch of these, and hopefully there's so many particles that there is at least one anti-up quark and one up quark in here. Those are the win conditions. Now the thing is, you've got these electrons and positrons in cages, and those will hold your particles towards them. And you've also got these electron-positron spawners which spawn inside the cage. So what I like to do is, first of all, I spawn an antiproton and a proton. Those will get sucked towards here. And then I'm going to not color match the down quark in that proton. And then hopefully what should be left is me and an up quark of the matching color. Now, I can escape that. So I spawn another electron in there, which I will probably accidentally do anyway in the process of trying to annihilate it. And with a bit of motion, I can swing myself off that up quark. And then I can try and pull the other two non-matching color quarks from here, and then try and move far away. And hopefully the charge should hold the up quarks and anti-up quarks on that position, and their matching colors should attract them towards each other along this axis. Now that's easier said than done, because pretty much everything can go wrong here. So that will spawn a green down quark in that proton, so I tap twice to turn to a blue. Okay, I'm not. If also another thing is, if you accidentally spawn too many particles, the level pretty much becomes impossible. So you may as well restart. Okay, so now this is what I call swinging off. So just give myself a bit of, oh gosh. This is one thing that can go wrong. Up quark gets stuck. Oh my gosh. So I just have to repeat this again. Swinging off is basically I just keep moving up and down until I can go a full circle around the entire block player cage. And there it goes. Hopefully it actually works. No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's try that W boson thing. No. Okay. Nope, that didn't work. Ugh. What? It's... Okay, there it is. I don't know what's with this level, but it is annoying. Okay. Pretty much what happens in this level is a bunch of... what are these? Proton plus a neutron is something called a... No, it's not a deuterium. It's basically a deuterium nucleus, because it's missing an electron. They're just going to keep coming at you from all different directions. You've just got to try and survive within this little cage by spawning whatever you need to blow the particles apart. Now, generally what I want to do is I want to become a neutron, so I'm neutral. So these have a net positive charge, and then once I become a neutron, what I can do is keep spawning anti-neutrons, and those will blow the neutrons away. So once that happens, you basically just get left with a lot of protons, and the protons will repel each other from the center. Hopefully. But first of all, I'm going to spawn this proton, and that's going to blow it up there. And I can try and put myself in between or put the other things in between me and the quarks. Again, just be careful of stuff annihilating, because that will send stuff flying. So because everything that spawns is positive, they should all accumulate around the outside. And I should be safe. That neutron just moved. And that is the end of Chapter 9. So I will see you in the next episode, which is the last.